So you guys excited for the softball? We got a big softball game coming up in 10 days.
I am. Intro.
Is that what you do?
No, go ahead. Yeah, I'm super excited.
10 days. Are you guys like preparing physically? Are you jogging, running,
I
swinging a bat?
have once. I threw a softball around with one of my coworkers.
How'd that go?
God.
Got really tired and sweaty.
All right. What about you?
Ever
Eric?
since you threw the softball, is that why you started wearing your hat backwards?
No,
I've
that
never
is
seen,
true.
I've never seen you do that before since last week when you threw that softball.
I thought I did do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think of the generic USA hat he has on right now?
It's a USA hat?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
You can't turn and look?
No, I can't.
Are you stuck?
I'm gonna disappear from
Okay.
my library.
Yeah, it's like a generic like USA right off the Staten Island ferry hat.
Where'd you get it?
If I tell you the site, you're gonna laugh. If I tell you the site, you're gonna laugh.
It's from a website?
Yeah, remember that Temu website?
Yeah.
So the Temu website has like really cheap stuff, and one of the things on there I seen was like this hat, and I have a little longer hair, so either I gel it or they curl up really bad. So what I do is I just wear caps, baseball caps, and they had one for cheap. Got one. So.
It's very Battery Park stand.
Oh, Canal Street?
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
like touristy.
Well, yeah, it is big time touristy. Like you're trying too hard.
Like you're driving a taxi, trying to impress like the driver. You're trying to
Overcompensating.
impress
Yeah.
your...
Overcompensating for 9/11.
It is nice though. Oh well. Okay. It's true. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it lasted for a
That's
week.
really unprofessional, by the way.
Sorry.
Eric, what about you? You preparing for the game?
Yeah, I've been walking backwards every day for 2 miles.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't get how that helps, but it's gonna whatever works.
What's my position?
You're gonna play right field. I have you in right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the-
I have Fazan in right as well. We might have to split you guys up.
Besides catcher, what's like the least movement? Oh, first, right?
First base. No, you're gonna move a little at first.
What's the least action?
Catcher.
Right field?
Audience.
Right.
Oh, besides catcher.
Bleacher creature.
Besides catcher. What's like
Catcher and right field.
then second base.
No, you might get a little action at second base.
You could be the coach if you want.
Stop shaking the thing there.
I'm not.
That's me. yeah, you might do that.
Game.
You could, how do you coach? What do you do? What do
You
you
say, hey, run. Hey,
How do
hit.
you coach in a softball game?
You say, hey, swing the bat.
Hey, lose weight.
Hey, lose weight. So you could run to first base without gagging.
That's gonna be all of us.
Yeah, I'm done. You think the Pudgy Boys are going to make a
The
softball-
Pudgy Boys are not made for this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'll do what I can to keep us on the same team, but we'll see what happens.
Do we get pinch runners?
You can ask for one, but I think at 30, what are you, 34?
Yeah.
I think at 34,
35.
35, you should not ask for. I think 40 plus is when you start to ask for a pinch runner in softball.
The funny part is we're all out of shape. That who's gonna pitch? Who's gonna be the pinch runner?
Yeah, I'm not pinch running for you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. So I got my cousin to come down and play.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we were chatting it up, and it brought back some nice family memories that we used to have.
Is this a cousin that you hang out with often, or every now
No,
and then?
I don't hang out with them a lot, unfortunately. Everybody's schedules are all screwed up, and it's that kind of thing.
You only see him for softball
No, the last time I seen him was probably a couple of years ago.
when you play softball.
I guess if you want that to be the answer, yeah. Last time was probably at my wedding a year or two ago, whenever that was. It's like a big blur at this point. Yeah, it brought back some family memories of like when you guys remember when you were kids, you would go over like your cousin's house, and you'd go through like would they have like certain toys and stuff, certain games that
was
you
the
were jealous?
best thing ever.
That did you ever attempt to steal any of them?
I couldn't. It was too big. Like mine was toys.
Yeah,
You can't steal a toy at like 7 years old.
you can.
What kind of toy?
It was like a big. You gotta laugh at this. It was like a big toy plane.
How are you gonna steal that? You gonna put it in your USA hat?
What was that, you, Eric?
Yeah, he had to have some sort of.
No.
He was the kid that everybody.
He was the
jealous
cousin
of.
that everybody wanted to take toys from.
No, my cousin had a lot of cool Game Boy games. I remember,
Oh, that's so.
but I couldn't steal them.
Too afraid.
No, because I was the only other cousin, so they would know.
Didn't one of you guys tell me a story that you stuffed a Game Boy game in your sock, or was that
Was
that untruthful?
I think that was Eric.
Could have been.
Was that you?
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. You took the games I wanted. I don't know why. I don't know how he got all the things I wanted. Like he had the all the Mario games, the Game Boy games.
Yeah. Which one?
Super Mario and the 6 Golden Coins.
Is that a get?
6 golden coins.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Look it up. And then Super Mario World.
That's my favorite game.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Whatever. Moving past that, I guess he didn't steal it. Whatever.
Meaning a cookie. If you guys okay with this?
I'm in.
Anybody want a piece?
No.
No.
Doesn't look so good.
Oh, it's really good.
What's another nostalgic feeling? Do you get a nostalgic feeling from like the season changing from fall to not fall to winter, like summer to fall? Do you get that nostalgic go?
Yeah, more than ever, because like when fall starts coming around, like it usually meant summer was over. So you always, as like you and your friends would always have these big. I don't know if you guys did it, but these big end of summer like hangouts. Like, oh guys, this is the last hangout of the summer. We gotta, even though you know you're hanging out anyway.
It's cool.
It's cool just to give it like a name.
I think once Labor Day came, because I think school used to start right after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Like that Labor Day weekend, you would know school's coming. It was always like a crappy feeling.
It sucked, right?
Yeah.
Were you guys big like day one of school dressers? Like you had to have nice shoes, nice outfit?
No,
No.
I didn't have any of that.
I did.
Not that I couldn't, but
Oh, excuse me.
it was more like you had to be on point with like school supplies. So you specifically had like. Now that you say it, I might have done that.
No, like did you like every year you got like my biggest thing was I got like Uptowns when I started in high school. It all started. I started to care about what I was wearing in high school.
You get a new pair every.
I usually got like a new
September?
pair of shoes every September for school, and then I would wear those throughout the whole year. Some kids had like crazy shoes. Like some kids had Jordans back then, like Eric.
No, I hate Jordans.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. They're too like mainstream.
Is it because of what he did to the Knicks in the 90s?
No. I just don't like the shoe because everyone wears it. I don't find them that.
Oh, I can see that, yeah.
I don't find them that attractive. The shoe.
Some
Not
of them
Jordans.
are.
Yeah.
Like the
I
high
was gonna
tops,
say
I don't
that.
like.
Yeah, it's not good for your ankles.
Was that Jordan 1?
Yeah, I guess.
They look like clown shoes.
All right.
Really, you don't like
What are you
those?
yelling at?
Do you like those?
I thought you were gonna say you liked. Yeah, I like those.
Do you have them?
No, I don't.
He loves them, bro. But he doesn't-
I honestly don't want to spend money on sneakers to
at
wear.
this point in your life,
Yeah,
right?
it's like
No,
it's
this age
useless. I'd rather wear Nikes for like 50, 60 bucks.
That's another thing I get very. I'll keep bringing up the nostalgic word. That's another thing I get really nostalgic about is like bills. Like when you're paying a bill, when you realize when you were a kid,
Your
none
drink
of
just
the-
disappeared.
my what?
Not his drink.
What?
What?
His drink just disappeared.
Yeah, I'm drinking the Cosmos.
No.
The Cosmos was the name of the Fairly Odd Parents. Remember that show?
Yeah, that was a good show.
It's a great show.
We're veering off what you were saying.
Sorry
before.
about the Bills.
You were talking about the Bills.
The Buffalo Bills? No,
AT&T
bills.
Bills.
Like, because now you're paying bills, and you don't realize back then when you were a kid, none of these bills didn't matter at that age. Like, you didn't care. You didn't have to pay anything.
No.
Now it's like your entire life is just bills.
That's true, but remember back then, you at least for me, like you didn't have enough money to take to school. Like I'm talking about, like for yourself, not your parents. Like you had no
Well, like
money on
Skittles and
you. Like as an
soda.
adult, you can spend money wherever you want. But in school, it's like, oh, I only got $2. I can't get this or that.
yeah. When I went to school, we used to have this big area in the back of the lunchroom where they sold like goods, like pens, and if I say the name, I don't know, people might know where it was, but
They sold pens.
Sold goods.
they sold like they sold variations of goods, like pens, pencils, erasers, all that stupid stuff.
All those
Cookies,
cylindrical items.
yeah, like little bags of,
Marijuana.
coins. They would sell what's it called, butter crunch cookies, and the other one, the chocolate chip. You know the ones I'm talking about?
The 3-pack.
Yeah, the ones that look amazing for 75 cents.
Oh, this is from your school. Like your school had that store.
School, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like individuals selling stuff.
No, like on the corner, like old man Ed,
Corner of the cafeteria.
the janitor. Yeah, it was really. I hated when I didn't have enough money to buy stuff.
I don't know how much that costs now. That 75 cents.
I think those are up to like $2 now. Those cookies.
They're really good. 7-Eleven has them too.
Wait, Miss Fields.
I love Mrs. Fields. Is it Miss Fields or Mrs. Fields? Is she married or a widow?
It could be Mr. Fields.
That's true. It could be Mr. Fields now. So spinning back to, do you guys ever have block parties?
Yes, I remember that.
You remember? You threw them or you attended them?
Attended them.
Me too. They used to, because my cousin used to live right up the block from me. So he had they would have all these like mini rides come to the block. They would shut the whole street down. mini rides and
I
stuff.
was gonna ask you,
So cool.
if it was your block, did you have to pay for it?
Well, if it was my block, then there would have been there would have been a few
Gunshots?
a few murder. There's been a murder.
They make you pay for it, I guess? Or how's that
No,
work?
I don't know, because I think people around the block chipped in for it.
Because my block never had it, but like the block next to it would always have it. That's why I don't know. Do they
And
come
you-
to every
They
house?
always imply it that you have to pay if you want to come.
Yeah.
But it's not forced. Like, let's just say they're having it on that block. They're not gonna tell you, "Hey, don't come into your house." They can't do that.
Right.
But they always imply, like, they go around with a clipboard with sign your name.
Is it a clipboard? Is it a clipboard?
The guy that I remember on my block, he had a clipboard. He had like a clipboard with a name. He wrote down your name, how much you donated.
How much they asked for? Do you remember?
I don't remember. He said,
Was it a
if you have
donation
anything.
thing where you could give like $20
Yeah.
and everybody would stare at you like you're?
Yep.
Can you claim that on your taxes?
What would you put? Block party tax? Like,
Enjoyment tax, happiness
W-2s?
tax.
It's like a shakedown almost.
It is. It is, especially if it's not your block party and you're just attending.
Yeah.
So you lose that. You lose all your money in taxes now.
They still do block parties?
I would think so.
Are they as popular where we live? Because I don't see them that often. Do you in the summer?
No, I don't.
I don't know. The problem is now our kids really. I don't know many kids.
Is it for the kids?
I
or
shouldn't
for
have
the
to state
adults?
that.
I guess
I
it's for both.
You want to have an adult block party?
Yeah. I don't know.
You want to get little rides to come to spin us in teacups?
Yeah.
I can't even fit in rides in Six Flags anymore. That's a really depressing story. The last time I went to Six Flags, the El Toro,
No.
the wooden roller coaster at Six Flags.
It's wooden.
It's wooden. It's like
This-
the world's largest wooden roller coaster.
Is it safe?
It goes 3 miles into the sky.
Yeah, bro. How far do you think it goes? I couldn't fit, and I had to get off
What's the limit?
because the guy was. I felt horrible for this kid. He was trying so hard to push down with all of his weight to get my thing to lock in, and it wouldn't close. So I'm looking at my then now wife, and she's like, "Oh my god, now we have to get off the ride."
Do you remember how much you weighed at this time?
I weighed enough where he couldn't close. I was probably about 250 at the time.
That's not that much.
That's not that much.
That's not that
It's
much.
not.
at all.
It's how you carry it. Like I'm tummy heavy.
Is that more for a kid's ride or that's like an adult
No,
ride?
that's an adult ride.
250 is
You
not
think
that
I'm?
big.
Why would I get on a kid's ride?
Because 250 is not that big.
Where am I getting on?
250 is not that big.
Yeah, I'm very belly heavy because of my alcohol consumptions over the years. So I really
You're fat.
I'm fat. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want.
I'm belly heavy.
I'm trying to make it seem really innocent. I'm belly heavy, so.
Talking about getting kicked off rides. I remember when I went to Splish Splash, Long Island, and there's this one slide where you walk all the way up. It's like four stories up. And then on the top, they have a warning sign. Oh, if you weigh more than 250 pounds, you can't take this ride. And at that time, I was like 310 or something like that. And what did I do? Came right back down.
How long ago was
That's
it?
like a big excuse, too. Probably like
Was it last week?
7 years ago.
What kind of ride was it again?
It was a water slide.
It was a water slide. He said it was 4 stories high.
Is it a water
You know
slide
how
where you
big
get like
that
in a
is?
tube or you just go straight like
Oh, yeah,
your
it's
butt all
straight.
the way down?
Straight.
So you
Oh,
got stuck?
No, it was an open. The crazy part was it was just straight down. It wasn't even like twisty, turny. It was not a tube either. It was just...
Imagine
Would
if
you have fit, you think?
Yeah, I would have fit. Another reason was I was like a little scared of heights.
Imagine he was on the news.
So I used that as an excuse.
Indian man breaks slide.
Oh, you know it's a big fear. Imagine
Local
going on-
tourist breaks slide.
Local tourist with a USA cap finds his way on slide. You know it's a real sick feeling. Imagine going down one of those water slides and it's not wet enough.
Oh my god, it's like
Oh, and
skins
you
you.
just get all the way down. Are you a roller coaster guy there?
No, I I don't like them, but I've been to water parks.
Well, like Dorney Park.
Camel. Let's go Camelback. I used to go there.
What?
Let's go Camelback.
Was that your bathroom?
Candleback?
Camel. It's in Pennsylvania.
Are they still a thing?
Yeah,
Do you know?
I heard in the winter they do. They turn into snow. They make it like a snow park.
A snow camelback. This thing sounds really fishy. No.
No, because you mentioned the water slide. They had these tubes.
Yeah.
It's called tubing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, that's like in the snow thing though, right? On the
So they do
hill.
that for water too.
no, bro, it's in the fire.
So they do that for water too. So because you mentioned you're too big for it, so it's pretty funny. I can imagine like getting stuck in the tube.
That's brutal. And you're holding up the whole line. There's like kids
You
crying.
probably need like firemen to get you out.
Kids crying.
Yeah, oh my god.
You probably need
imagine
some like firemen to get you out. Put it
they
that
call
way.
the fire department for you. That's the worst.
I don't think those tubes are that small.
They have you ever do a lazy river?
Yeah, I can't sit in still water because it freaks me out.
You're not
'Cause
sitting it. You're in a.
No, I'm still in it. Because like imagine
your
people
feet?
blowing their snot all over the and spitting back into the water, and the water's just not moving. It's kind of moving, but it's not moving.
Yeah.
It's just lazy.
Laser.
And you just see like a snot pass you.
That's
And you don't know who it's from.
I have a close friend that every time we go in the swimming pool, he just has to spit water out of his mouth.
At you?
No, just in the water. Like, you're so what are you spitting in the water for? Spit outside.
Like a spout.
You're so disgusting.
Does he spin around like a sprinkle?
Is it
the guy that we know?
Yeah, Zubair. I'll say his name. So he watches this and realizes how disgusting that is.
This cookie's really good.
Do you let your kids like poop and pee in the water?
Yeah, they poop.
You let them poop and pee at all?
Right into the water. Right, just like they do in Pakistan. Right into the water. Poop into the water. They don't even wipe. They run around.
My friend lets his kids. Well, it's like I guess in the ocean or the river, he lets them go poop and pee.
Ocean's understandable.
How about a river?
Not.
What's the difference?
The river's enclosed, I guess.
He lets them go in the river. It's
Yeah,
like really.
like if you go swimming in a river, for example.
Who goes
Or a
swimming
lake.
in
I'm sorry, not a river, a lake.
Oh, a lake.
There's
Yeah.
alligators. You can't do that.
Would you let your kids poop and pee?
No. Use a toilet. We're not heathens.
Apparently, it just disintegrates right into the water.
Does it? You believe that thing where they turn your the pee blue? Like if you pee in like a water park?
I think that was just for that movie.
What is it?
Grown Ups.
Where like if you pee, they have like a chemical in the water that once urine touches it, it turns blue.
Oh, I never heard that.
Really?
Is that proven?
It's from that movie.
It's from Grown Ups.
Oh.
I don't know how true it is.
I don't know if they
Maybe
do it at Camel Clutch. What is it called?
Camel
Camel
Clutch.
Camel Clutch.
Yeah.
That's like Sergeant Slaughter's finishing move.
If you had to pick one nostalgic feeling, what would it be?
Oh man.
Pick one, Eric. You
It's
got
depressing.
something. Whoever has something, just throw it out.
Let's say my grandma's cooking.
That's really sad.
That's a.
I didn't think he was gonna say that.
That's a really
Oh
good
my
nostalgic
God.
feeling.
I'm gonna cry.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Because that's something you can't really get back.
I was gonna pick the same thing.
That's true.
His grandmother's cooking.
I got something less depressing. The season's changing over from winter to summer, winter to spring. That first initial hot day, or that from summer to fall, that first initial cold day. And you're like, oh yeah, summer's finally over.
Summer's over.
As an adult, as a kid, it was depressing.
It starts at night, right? Like it'll be hot during, like probably like September. It's like hot during the day, but nights start to get cold.
Yeah,
That's like when you know it's like slowly starting to change.
And it gets darker earlier too.
that's depressing. It's called a seasonal affective disorder. Like sad when you get sad.
But you're really depressing, man.
Where is this?
Do you go hang out with my grandma?
just let your kids pee in the pool, bro. I'll give you my answer. What do I want to bring back? What do I like? I like the nostalgic feeling of no responsibilities.
You have none now.
How do you?
No, like responsibility. Besides passing school, you consider that a responsibility?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. You're a really good cookie.
All right, we're good, Eric.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Show my shirt on the outro.
Do you care where I am right now?
Oh yeah. Where are you?
I can't tell you. I just tell you I'm in France, but I can't tell you where.
Is it that a museum?
The Louvre.
Are you at the Jean
No,
Fiat
no,
Apéro
no,
Europe?
That could be. Stay tuned. Stay
I'm
tuned.
going to show my shirt for the outro.
Pudgy Boyz out. Check out his shirt. You may want to move your camera down. There we go.